What is up, YouTubers? Do me a favor, drop a like, subscribe to my channel, and also go on notification bell if you don't want to miss a video. So go do that, please, and thank you. Welcome to ReviewTube, and my name is Jordan Harris, and please enjoy this video because I'm giving a shout out to Disney Plus for their content. Go watch the new Mandalorian TV series episode that came out 2 days ago. If you're catching up with the Mandalorian season 2 episodes, which I am, so please do that if you are a Star Wars fan. So today I'm reviewing Avengers Infinity War. So make sure you go comment down below after this video and comment who your favorite Avenger is. So just put that down, and I hope you enjoy the video, and let's go. So today, this is going to be big. This is going to be full of spoilers and just letting you know. So make sure you get off this video if you have not seen the movie. So like I said, again, go watch it if you have not seen the movie. So enjoy the video. So the movie starts off with Thanos taking down all the Asgardians except for Thor and Loki. Thanos's quest is to get all the Infinity Stones, which were powerful gems that have elemental abilities. He right now has the Power Stone, but the other stones he needed was the Space Stone, Mind Stone, Reality Stone, Time Stone, and Soul Stone. With all 6 of those stones, he will conquer the world. Loki was giving one of the stones to Thanos, but then tricked Thanos and by getting beat up by the Hulk, but in a few seconds, Thanos beat up the Hulk, and he was super tough. And that was a pretty interesting fight. For Thor, on the other hand, he was sad that Loki sacrificed himself when Thanos killed Loki. So that was a big triumphant ending for Loki. So after that, Thanos escapes and tries to find all the stones. Then we go on to Earth, where we get to see Doctor Strange and Iron Man. And Doctor Strange talks to Iron Man about how there's an evil being named Thanos trying to take over the whole universe. For Iron Man, he and Doctor Strange work together to defeat Thanos' minions and along with Bruce Banner. For Bruce Banner, he calls Captain America for help. For the Guardians of the Galaxy, they meet up with Thor, and Thor tells them that Thanos was going to take over the Earth, and there's one person who knows more about Thanos, and that was Gamora. Gamora is the daughter of Thanos, but was adopted. In her planet, a big war has happened, and Thanos destroyed everyone on Gamora's Earth. And since Gamora was a young girl, Thanos took care of her and trained her to become a villain just like him, but later on joins the Guardians and became a hero right now. For her, she knows what her father's going to do, and that was the main thing for her, trying to stop Thanos from hurting the people she cared about. For Thor, all he needed was a new weapon, because in Thor Ragnarok, his hammer was broken by his sister, Hela. So he was looking for a new weapon, so Rocket and Groot came along with him to find a new weapon. And then we go over to Wanda and Vision. Wanda and Vision were just hanging around with each other until some of Thanos' minions attacked them. Then we get to see Captain America, Falcon, and Black Widow come along, and they help Wanda and Vision out. But mostly they protect Vision because he has one of the stones that Thanos wants. For Iron Man, he also teams up with another Marvel character who is my favorite, Spider-Man. For Spider-Man, he gets a new suit called the Iron Spider-Man and joins along with Iron Man and Doctor Strange on their quest to find Thanos. Although we go over to Gamora, where she gets captured by Thanos, and for her, she's mostly getting interrogated and feeling sorry about all the trouble she has been and all the lies that she put up with on Thanos. For Thanos, all he wanted was to know where the Soul Stone was, and that was in an unknown planet called Voimir. That's when she sacrificed herself when Thanos threw his own daughter off the cliff for a Soul Stone. Wow. Gamora had some really tough daddy issues, so pretty harsh. For Thanos, he does get the Soul Stone and Reality Stone when capturing Gamora, which led the Guardians meeting up with Iron Man, Doctor Strange, and Spider-Man. They all work together and try to work on a plan to defeat Thanos, and Doctor Strange should have an idea of how they can defeat Thanos by having one option that Doctor Strange was thinking about. For Captain America's team, he thought about having to protect Vision by one person he can trust, and that is the Black Panther in Wakanda. In Wakanda, they meet up, and for some reason, ever since Captain America Civil War, T'Challa and Steve Rogers are allies. So, in a way, I just don't understand why. Because in Civil War, Black Panther was in Iron Man's side, and it just doesn't make any sense. And then we have Bucky Barnes, who's not the Winter Soldier anymore, was helped by Shuri and T'Challa. So my question is, did Black Panther always trusted Captain America ever since they fought each other through all this time? I have no idea. But anyway, they still had a good friendship. And for Captain America himself, he also has War Machine on his side, and they all had to defeat a big army of aliens. And that was another big scene. For Bruce Banner throughout the whole movie, he had trouble turning into the Hulk. So he was inside Iron Man's suit, the Hulkbuster. And it was super funny throughout the whole movie. He's struggling to turn into the Hulk, but it wouldn't happen. And my question was, why did Bruce struggle getting angry? Do not know. But yeah. In a way, we have all the Avengers going in different areas. And my question is, why don't they go in the same area together so they won't split up with each other? And it feels like, oh, we're people who are in different sides, so we're not friends anymore. We don't hang out anymore. Is that the whole thing we're having? Really don't know. But for Doctor Strange and Iron Man, Spider-Man, and the Guardians, they were trying to have a chance to defeat Thanos, and they all tackled him down and held him tight. But here's one of the worst things I've seen in the movie. Excuse me. But here's one of the worst things that happened in the movie. So hear me out really closely. When the Avengers tackled Thanos and the Guardians also, they were all up on him. Doctor Strange had him. Mantis was on his head trying to know how he feels. Drax got him by the leg, and Iron Man was helping Spider-Man pull the glove, but for Spider-Man, he used all his strength to try to pull the glove out of Thanos' hand, but not until Star-Lord messed it up. Star-Lord was so angry by how Gamora was gone. Nebula told Star-Lord that Gamora died from Thanos pushing her off the cliff for the Soul Stone. This made Star-Lord get angry and got Thanos out of the trance. Spider-Man almost just closely got the glove, but no, Star-Lord messed it up. And throughout the whole movie, I was super angry because they almost had the glove. Spider-Man almost had the glove, but then Star-Lord messed it up. So throughout this whole movie, it's Star-Lord's fault. But don't worry, he's still one of my favorite characters. And all the Avengers were beat. Even Tony, who was stabbed. Then Thanos tried to kill Tony Stark, but then Doctor Strange convinced Thanos to not hurt him and he gave him the time stone, the actual time stone, not a fake one, the actual time stone, and he knew this was going to happen. And he knew what the future will be like when Thanos gets all the stones. Then after the fight in that universe, we go back to Wakanda where we have Thor with his new weapon, and his weapon's not a hammer. No, it's a axe called the Stormbreaker. And it was one of the best weapons that Thor could have. And yeah, he really kicked butt at the end. He was super strong throughout that one. And when Thanos came to Wakanda, this was big. All the Avengers tried their best to defeat him, and Scarlet Witch didn't want to kill Vision, so what she did was she broke the Mind Stone, which made Vision break apart. But when Thanos had the Time Stone, he fixed the timeline. He reversed the time, brought Vision back, then grabbed the Mind Stone and killed Vision, which made him have all the Infinity Stones. But then Thor comes down and stabs Thanos with his axe. Thanos then told Thor that he should have gone for the head and snapped his fingers, because when he snapped his fingers, this makes the whole universe fades away. Most of the Avengers faded away. And here's the list of people who faded away. It was Bucky Barnes, Groot, Black Panther, may he rest in peace, Scarlet Witch, Falcon, the Guardians, except for Rocket, Doctor Strange, and Spider-Man. The only people left was Iron Man, Captain America, Black Widow, War Machine, Bruce Banner, Rocket Raccoon, Okoye, and Nebula. This was the most saddest part of the whole movie. Then at the end, Thanos was out in the sunset and had a triumphant ending. And this was mostly not a happy ending, because most in fairy tales and superhero movies, they always say all books end with a triumphant, good ending. But this one was a sad, depressing ending that was mostly a villain movie, which was the main star was Thanos. So that was mostly this film's villain winning and the heroes losing. And that was Avengers Infinity War. And to be continued for Avengers Endgame. And this movie was super good. So like I said, comment down below on who your favorite Avenger is, and follow and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for joining me, and have a happy holiday.